everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. Today is the 5th day of college prep week, and if you do not know that because you do not follow me on Instagram yet, please make sure you do that so you never miss when I'm going to be doing a week like this. But today I'm going to be answering the questions you all asked me on my Instagram story. So again, another reason to follow me on there so you have the ability to do that. But I got some really good questions about college to answer for you guys today. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into doing that. So the first question was, what college do I go to? Which is on my sweatshirt. I go to High Point University in North Carolina. The next question I was asked was which colleges I applied to when I was in high school. And it's actually funny because High Point was the only college I applied to, which made my application process really easy. And that is just because I was absolutely in love with the school after seeing it. So another question I was asked that goes off of that is, what is something you wish you knew about the application process? It's something that I was very lucky to have known, and something I wish my friends and I had talked about is the importance of applying early and getting everything done like super early, because when you apply like early decision or early action, those two options get you your acceptance way sooner than regular rolling admissions, because I knew I was going to High Point in November, like on Black Friday. I think me and my mom left the mall because I had gotten a letter from them in the mail, which was super exciting. But that was really like the start of my journey with High Point, because I got put in so many Facebook groups with different students, and I got put in like different portals so I could pick my housing and what class that I wanted, and I got to do all of that before people that applied regular decision or rolling admissions. So just something to know, do it as early as you possibly can if you know the school or schools you want to go to. So two questions that I kind of have the same answer to, and I'm like reading off a piece of paper, that's why I look down sometimes. But I was asked, what should you avoid when starting college as a freshman, and what is the hardest thing to balance in college? And honestly, those kind of have the same answer, because honestly, it is so important in college to manage your time, and as a freshman, it is so hard to actually make yourself do that, because I know I really wanted to get good grades and everyone was trying to make friends, so it was really hard to like find a fair balance between the two of those things. And then when you add in like clubs and activities and everything college has to offer. But the biggest tip, I guess, that freshmen should avoid is spreading yourself too thin and biting off more than you can chew, which basically that means like don't try to take on a million things at once. Get used to your classes and start to enjoy the people in your hallway and that you're meeting, and really focus on those two things before you jump into a million clubs. I mean, if there's something that really interests you, then I mean, go for it, but don't let that consume you. And if you do end up in more things than you can handle, it is totally fine to take a step back and say like, I'm sorry, I thought I could do this, I would love to try again next semester. Because I mean, nobody will ever fault you for that, because everyone has been a freshman in college. So I'm saying this, and now I'm going off of something that you definitely should make time for, because so many people were like, just tell me about sororities, because it really is something that if you don't know enough about it, you don't even know what to ask, because Greek life is something like nothing else, and it is the one thing that I would say if you have the opportunity to get into, just freaking go for it, because you will meet the most amazing people and find the best friend in your entire life. Everyone thinks of sororities as like party, crazy, pretty girls, but it's so much more than that. And every sorority has a mix of girls that are very different and unique in their own way. But I just really do find in my sorority that at the end of the day, like our morals, drive, and passion for things are similar, even if the passions and stuff are for different things, if that makes sense. So it has just really helped me find people that I can truly relate to and get along with very well. So if you have an opportunity to rush, definitely do that. And also, people were asking about if sororities like do fun things. I can't, like, I'm trying to like not like say it, but like, you know what I mean? And like, it's not all a lot of work, because I know I have watched a lot of other YouTubers that will tell you that sororities are all work, no play, and like they make you go to so many meetings and then you never do anything fun. And I would honestly say the exact opposite. We have meetings, but they are fun, and we do so many fun things together and with other sororities and other fraternities on campus. So I just think all in all, it's a win to be in Greek life. Okay, these all kind of relate in a weird way. How do you join clubs in college? So most of them will be at your college's career fair, which they will definitely make sure freshmen know about, because it is like a big deal, and every club sets up like a table with their members at it, so you can like sign up and take a sheet or a pamphlet sometimes, or you write your email down and they'll send you something, or they have like fun little things for you to grab, and some have snacks and food. So it really is just like, even if you don't want to be in a club, you should go, because you will get free stuff and free food. So like literally, why not? But I'm pretty sure that's how it works at most schools, and that's something you see in a lot of college movies, and that actually does happen. So that's pretty cool. Check that out at your school, and if you don't hear about it, ask about it. So everyone was asking how I met my boyfriend, and it's actually funny because my school has this special weekend that's called Presidential Scholars Weekend, which is a scholarship weekend that they give incoming freshmen money to come to school there, which is amazing, which goes off of a question someone asked me, how do you afford college? And that is a big thing for everyone going to college, is to look out for scholarships like that. And I was lucky enough that my school like has a big program built in. But I actually did meet my boyfriend at that, but we weren't like anything at that point. We had a mutual friend that I met on a Disney cruise, actually 4 years earlier, long story, that he met because he went to high school in Florida. Again, another long story. And then we ended up living in the same hall, like 4 doors apart, and he lived next door to my best friend, Isabel, who I actually met through those Facebook pages before we went to college. Honestly, I could give you guys a whole video on this, but long story short, that is how we met. And then I was also asked if in college there are a lot of relationships, or it's mostly just hookups, or what goes on. And honestly, I will say like both, because it's college, but I do believe my school has more couples than any other school ever, because I like literally everyone I talk to, all of my friends from home, are always like, how do all of your friends have boyfriends? Like, you have no single friends. And it's like, honestly, I do, but even the people at my school be like, everyone is in a relationship. I don't really know why, but I mean, obviously stuff still happens, and we'll leave that there, I think. So if you want to see my friends I was referencing, my boyfriend and my friend Isabel, they're in my 21st birthday trip videos, so check those out if you haven't, because I've literally been friends with them from before freshman year until now, going into my senior year, and I know they will be in my life for forever. So another just big thing for freshmen to know, that you will meet amazing people right from the beginning. So definitely just words of encouragement if you're getting nervous. You will find amazing people, and they were both right in my hallway, like I said. Someone straight up, which I love this, asked if college is hard, and like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is. And going off of that, how did I pick my major and minor? And it's funny because I actually don't have a minor, so I'm saying college is hard and I have one major, and I know people like double major and minor and double minor and do all these crazy things, so like good for you, because that's probably really hard. But I am a science major, which is a major undertaking, and there are a lot of hard classes like anatomy, physiology, biomechanics, biology, exercise physiology, so many tough courses. So I honestly was like, I'm just going to stay in this study, and I also want to go to grad school for occupational therapy. So I was more focused on the classes I needed to go to school for that, and the grades I was getting in those classes. So I really didn't ever focus on having a minor, and actually I don't even think I answered the question on how I picked my major. So I've always had a passion for helping people, but I am not the type of person that can deal with like serious injuries or like wounds or blood or any of that. So I didn't want to do something too serious, like doctor or something, that I would be dealing with that. But I wanted to be able to help people be the best version of themselves, and to be able to take care of themselves and live their life to the fullest. So occupational therapy is like a really good mix of like all of that. And I've said before, in another life I would have 100% been an elementary teacher, and occupational therapy gives you a little bit of like teaching too. So that is pretty much how, I don't know if that's really the answer, but that's how I kind of came into this. So another question I was asked is, how do you juggle the party scene, and how many nights of the week do you go out? And honestly, I can't okay, so I wouldn't say it's juggling. I would honestly say when I want to go out, like on a Friday or mostly Saturday night, maybe a Thursday is included in that too, I really work way harder during the day because it's so easy to like screw around on a Saturday and like go do fun things. But I would honestly say my friends and I will like grind out our homework on a Friday afternoon to make sure we are ready to go out by like 8 or 9 o'clock on a Friday and Saturday with the Thursday added. Like, I'm telling you, I pretty much go out. I do go out 3 nights a weekend, and if I don't, that's like a weird week for me. But sometimes, I mean, we include like a Tuesday. Like, honestly, we go out a lot at my school. I think a lot are similar, and even if you're not like literally going out to like a party or a restaurant or bar or something, like people do hang out during the week, and Bachelor Mondays will happen and different things. So whatever it is that you're like going to do, I honestly, my biggest recommendation is use that as motivation to get your stuff done. Like, if you want to do something, then you have to like get off your phone and TikTok and grind out your work, because if you sit on your phone all day long, then like you won't have time to go out. So that's really my advice on going out. Someone asked what other people are like in college, and I really like this question because I know people think like college is so different, and the people are different in college in the sense that I know like everyone from my hometown, it's not like they're the same, but we all grew up like going similar places and doing similar things and having like a lot of the same experiences. And when you go to college, you meet people that like have done totally different things. So it's just like a broader range of people, but I found like so many nice and great people, and it's just so important to not like judge a book by its cover and be like, I'm not being friends with you because like X, Y, or Z. Like, definitely be open to being friends with anyone. You will probably have friends that you literally only talk to in class, like you don't hang out with them on the weekend, you don't spend time with them, and that's like totally cool. Those are some of the best friends to have, and like nothing against them. It's just like you have different circles, and you'll probably have like friends that you hang out with to go to dinner, and then you'll have friends that you specifically go out with. So definitely be open to having different kinds of people in your life. Keep in mind that when you go to college, everyone is in the same situation, and everyone is away from their family and friends and everything that they're used to. So it never hurts to reach out to people, and it's not weird or different or strange. Like, everyone is wanting to meet people, and it's the ones that are confident in themselves and just do that will have the best experience. Because even if people are like to themselves or standoffish, they always want a friend, and it honestly never hurts to be that person. So just remember that in your experience. I was also asked what differences I will experience at college because of COVID, and I'm honestly not 100%, but just some things we have heard. We will be wearing masks in class, and our professors, at first we thought we're not going to have to, and now I'm 99% sure that they will be too. So that will definitely be an adjustment, but our class sizes have not been changed, which is really awesome. Another statement that my school just made is that they're not going to control like going on and off campus, but they highly recommend that we stay within the immediate area and not like travel far distances away from campus. So that is something that is definitely going to be respected, especially because they ended that statement with, if you want to continue classes on campus. So if that's not enough of a motivation for people, I don't know what would be, because it's literally not even a threat. It's just like, this is actually what will happen. So that is definitely going to be different. And we've also had a lot of statements made about how dining will be, like talks about making reservations to go and eat, or like just taking out your food or going up to the buffet and being served and having to leave with it. So I'm not exactly sure what that'll look like, but when I have more information on like what my school is doing, I can like share that with you all. Like, when I get to school, I can make a video about like how my school has changed from COVID. So I guess look out for that, because I will probably be doing it. And then lastly, hi Ashlyn, I was asked by her what my favorite TV show and movie was, and my favorite TV show is by far How I Met Your Mother. I have watched it too many times, honestly. I was going to try to count, and it's just so many times. It is my favorite show. Me and my brother actually spent a full Christmas break rewatching the entire series, so that's a top. And I also love Grey's Anatomy. So, I mean, if I'm on Hulu, I'm watching How I Met Your Mother. On Netflix, Grey's Anatomy. And then my favorite movie is a hard one, because my favorite Disney movie is Tangled. Honestly, now that I've watched Into the Unknown, behind the scenes of Frozen 2, which if you don't have Disney Plus or haven't seen that, you should because it's amazing. I am like loving Frozen 2. And if you ask me like funny movie, my favorite funny movie is Step Brothers.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry.
I guess those are the only genres of movies I'm into is Disney and funny. Trying to even think of another movie I like. Honestly. I don't know, that's good enough. But thank you all for watching and for your questions, because this Q&A was so much fun to make for you all, because I was asked so many great questions. If you have any more, please leave them in the comments because I would love to answer them either there or in another video. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you hit that subscribe button because I love when you do that. It makes me really happy. As well as that like button, because if you like this video, you might as well show it on here. And yeah, that's it. My mom is giving me the call. I will see you all next time because you subscribed, so you'll be here. Alright, that's it. Bye, guys.